Good morning, viewers. It's 6:31 a.m. and it's the 24th of November, Sunday, 2024. This will be my last live video indefinitely, unless empowered by the Spirit. Being on the straight for so long, despite, being hyped, and then coming until the truth as I see it, grace and priesthood. The devil has worked 7 times harder. I can get up again. It'll take me 6 months, as I normally do get up again. 27 years of hell, all different groups. But I lost $5,000 out of my account. My poor mum, she lost $100,000. I'm not sure how much exactly it was, but she's gone pear-shaped. And this is what they're doing. There's many other people in Australia that have been caught out by scams and things. I'm just getting my battery here. This is the last video, so I'm extremely tired. I'm extremely hurt, damaged. These enemies, they get their way. They got me kicked out of churches. They've broken marriages. There's only very, very few people who are going to be faithful and loyal to me, because they can't handle it. I sought protection. That got me into trouble too. They're equivalent to the ones that were harming me. Dangerous thugs. But I'm innocent. I'm not a criminal. And prior to that money taken, there was a big fight on the bus today. 3 native Aboriginals tried to kill the bus driver. I just happened to be there. I pulled out a knife, but it was one of those cardboard cutting knives. Otherwise, I'd be in jail right now. Illegal weapon. I tried to protect the bus driver, waving and flashing it. By the time the bus pulled into the security in the main depot, handcuffs, everything, they took him away. I got released. All I did was try to protect the bus driver. And at the exact same time, my money was stolen, taken by Satan. He's getting in everywhere. And I've noticed the more you could say try, I guess I am trying. I'm not surrendering enough. When you surrender everything to the Lord, this is it's hard, but the surrendering, I thought I was doing. But when you're holding on to stuff, you get bugger all from God. You basically got to deny yourself as far as any other level except in spirit. I was hanging on to it. That money was for my daughter overseas. She's out of school, walking around without shoes. Perhaps, why would God allow this? I don't freaking well know. Job was tested, lost his wife, family, everything, murdered kids and all. But that wasn't forever. I've had 27 years of this shit, and I'm done. I don't want to say it too soon, but no, I terminated the comments. For God knows why YouTube has unblocked it. I don't want to hear negativity at the moment. Please go away. All right. This will be my last live video. And if there is, it's normally terminated the chat comments. I don't know how it got unblocked. But that Fairview's Park is University College is online. Welcome. I won't respond to any negative comments. Just ignore it. But a very, very hard day yesterday. I lost $5,000. I've been attacked. It's not the first time it's happened, but this time I've been really on the path, the covenant path even. And I'm just letting you people know out there that it's very friggin' hard to be a true Christian, because the more you become a true Christian, the more Satan's going to attack, especially when it's grace and priesthood. That's his number one plan. So actually, it's a lot easier to be just a grace Christian. Satan leaves you alone type of, but when you try to be a grace Christian, priesthood, fulfilling the prophecy of Isaiah 29, the lost book, and Ezekiel 37, 15, 19, due to the Bible, Joseph, the lost book, hell breaks loose. My mate accepted it once many years ago. He come down on his motorbike to say, yeah, I accept it. And he had a head-on collision and he was nearly dead, 6 weeks in a coma, and he saw an angel, everything. And he never got over that. So there are people born into it, they don't have the problem, do they? But I've seen a lot of them leave. They fall into a heap, they become atheists. I've got a friend who's come back from Nepal. He's helped the poor for years on his own money. He ran out of money after decades. He's back here having it hard, struggling. He's lived very cheap for decades. And he warned me. He said, this whole Christian or religious thing, he said, the God of the Bible allows Satan to torture and tempt people. And there's so many accounts in the Bible. He allowed things to happen. Woman made slaves, polygamy, woman killed for not being circumcised or whatever. Stone your children to death for disobedience to parents. Those who don't hate their mother and father is not worthy of God. And it goes on and on and on. And I'm realizing the price to pay to be a Christian. I've spoken to a brother and he said, God can take anything he wants, but he's not taking my house. He's not going to take my family. Well, he's taken my family, he's taken my money. And all I got left is my house. That's it. I'm grateful for that. And probably just to be able to afford some food. I'm always the one that wants to help people. No one's going to help me. So therefore, it'll take me 6 months to recover. This cyber terrorism and things that are happening, I cannot even be or feel I'm in the spirit. But if I am, I will make a video, but I better block these chat line because the enemies will come back on. It could have been through the chat line that somebody who knew me that disguised themselves have done this, or it could be cyber terrorists, or it could be, look, whatever it was, it's still cyber terrorism. How they got into my bank account, this is not the first time it's happened. I can't even help my own daughter now that I was going to. So I'll just read some of these comments. I'm going to leave soon. 19 people online, amazing. At least some people are interested in hearing what I have to say. Britannia's online, Trump 2024, I agree. Ruffalo says, are you okay? No, I'm not okay, actually. I may disappear for 6 months after this. Abbott says, American empire going to fall or not? Opinion. Well, Trump's got in to save the day, but I believe he's speaking about the possibility of Third World War. There's the last pope, that was prophecy by Malachi, not Malachi of the Bible, but Malachi. He tried to get help from the pope. He's from the village. He's a bit of a Robin Hood sort of thing. He was a legend, and he went to the Pope, and the Pope told him to piss off, or gave him nothing to help the village, the people, and he prayed, got on his hands and knees, and he received a vision for 14 popes. And this is the last Pope before the Antichrist. That's what Malachi said. But you know how it is. Nostradamus, who was a false prophet, made many predictions. He spelled Hisla with an S, the serpent snake, instead of a T, because he couldn't make the sign of the cross, because he was getting his inspiration and revelation from Satan. It was spelt in the water. It was some type of water alchemy, and the letters come up. But anyway, some of his predictions have not come true. Yeah, there will be war, but I don't really care anymore. The cities will not be safe when that happens. There'll be martial law and everything. You get captured, you get beheaded. Unless you take it up, and all the gossipers out there, all the slanderers, the lies, cheats, thieves, people steal money, they're not going to be taken up, even if they're Christian or not. Ripping people off, greed, covetousness, you name it. I probably won't be taken up. I don't really believe in pre-rapture anyway. I think we've got to be brave hearts and go through it. Don't be cowards, and then become saints. That's what the Bible says, and govern the earth. That's what also the Bible says. And those taken up will not govern the earth. They'll complain a little bit. Wafflo said, "Oh, I just joined." There's 24 people online. It's just a positive impression on me, considering I had a really hard day yesterday. Had all my money taken by Satan. Money that I was going to give my daughter. He's overseas. No school, no shoes, no nothing. And then I've got all this dentist work coming up. Just devastating. I've been through hell a lot in the last 27 years, so I'm not a joke. I'm not a fake. I'm extremely genuine. I'm radically honest, but I realise now why people become conservative, quiet, stay out of trouble that way. I've got the message across. I've got over 1,000 videos. Just watch them. I wish you all the best. I may bounce back. I don't know. You can pray for me. When you lose everything, pretty much lose everything overnight, then you really test it if you're a true Christian or not. And I'm just so shocked that God would allow it. There was no protection. I didn't see it. Well, I saw it coming. I knew there was some danger. And just to have money taken like that, that's a lot. Some people have lost a lot more. But when you just want to help people, and God allows it. There are so many greedy, rich, filthy people out there that got plenty of money, and they won't even help the poor, put it towards sporting associations and things, not to build hospitals or give equipment for third world countries for the hospitals, not for the starving kids, nothing. I don't know. I just don't know. My mate Jamie, he warned me. He said this Christianity thing, regardless, religion or Christianity, it's done your head in. God allows so much suffering. Doesn't matter. I mean, I had a mate who's been a very fundamental Catholic. He just had a massive stroke. He was well respected in the community. Seemed very healthy and everything. No, his wife got to look after him. And he's only a few years older than me. We just don't know what's coming ahead, brothers and sisters. I think we all better get ready. If it can happen to me, it can happen to anyone. And then again, if I bounce back, anyone can. But at the moment, this is a 6-month disappearing act I might do. I may come back. It just depends on the spirit. But right now, I'm looking at days, weeks, months of torture, because I promised, well, I kind of told my daughter I was going to get the money to her. by next year. It's all for his schooling and everything. I mean, I've already given him a lot of money, but it's never enough when you've got a daughter who's half Western and wanted to be an animal vet doctor and everything. Before that, she wanted to be a movie star because she's got the looks, and I think she was offered to do toothpaste commercials. I'm not sure if she did it or not. Would have got quite famous doing that in the Philippines. But anyway, they cyber terrorists have copied audios and sent them off to churches and people and defame my character, saying I'm involved with thugs and things. And and all I've ever done is seek protection. I just didn't want another family broken up. I didn't want any more. These people are murderous. They're going to be in hell. Satan comes to kill and destroy. I haven't got much more to say. And anyone that makes a joke right now is a demon. I rebuke by the power and blood of Jesus Christ. Anyway, I've got nothing more to say. Thank you for listening. Nothing says, how do you handle the fear of death? I've already been dead. You can't kill a person who's already dead. I've committed suicide a few times. The rope broke. I met Jesus unconscious. Told me he even died for my sins and suicide. Family ripped, destroyed. Death in the family, murder, and bloody terrorist. And it all started, well, kind of in the church, like the Jesuits to hide behind the Catholic Church, similar. They're called Danites in my church. Started with that, and then I tried to convert a communist, illegal sister, and the gang got me. They murdered my father, slaughtered my animals to death, destroyed my family. All I did was try to convert. See, this is what happens. How the Protestants and Catholics went into these remote places and got killed, or cannibals ate them or something. I mean, the gospel of Jesus Christ is treacherous. I mean, the Buddhists mind their own business. They don't do much, but they're peaceful and no trouble. I like Buddhism. I wouldn't worship Buddha. And I still worship Christ, but I just don't want to... I'm not standing on rooftops like I was, like Apostle Paul. I've been really getting into that, street preaching and all. But after what happened yesterday, I ain't got no passion to go out there again. As I said, I will get up again, but this is a 6-month one, I think, because it's too soon. Before I was only scammed last year, but this is even worse. It's as crazy as batshit. Why? Why does bad things to happen to good people? Though Jesus said none good but God. But I know people that are born into these churches and everything's gone right for them. And they don't care about people on the outside of the church. They only care about people in the church. And it's really ignorant as batshit. Just hypocrisy to me. But yet they're all pure, righteous, and happy in their marriages and everything. See, you're born into it. But us converts, we're the ones being tested and tried. For what? Is there a greater reward in heaven? I don't know. Probably is, but we've got to make it without giving up. Les Goat says, God has not forgotten you. God has not forgotten your prayers. God has not forgotten your tears. Thank you, Leo, go. Wow. That's a beautiful comment. Thank you. Come on, Lord, decent. There's no other comment. Well, only one person that kind of negative comment here, and he's not saying anything. Doesn't sound like an atheist. He's just like somebody that's young, very young and immature. But then again, he's not saying anything against Jesus or against me. So I don't know who that person is, but I'm not mention his name. It's on the chat. Probably a young kid. So forgive them, for they know not what they do. It's okay. It's the atheists that have been attacking me recently. I'm not sure how to block somebody that's on chat line live. I can block the comments. Anybody slander against me, I can report and block that instantly. Leo Gold says Romans chapter 8 verse 18. Leo Gold says, and Psalms 23. Great. Thank you for listening. Bless you all. Until we meet again, this is Daryl Kirky signing up for maybe up to 6 months, unless I'm really empowered by the Spirit. I'm out of here. Goodbye and God bless. 63 people online. Well, that's great. Yeah. I'm going through a patch at the moment. Pray for me. Thank you. Bye.